Good luck. Who's ready for some fun?
Ready to forge.
The fog sets in.
You guys, welcome to Reforged Radio, or
Reforged Radio.
seriously though, let me change up this music really quick. Get a little lo-fi going in here. Where's my lo-fi at? Lo-fi DMCA beats. Here we go. All right, lo-fi going. Awesome. So you guys, welcome into Reforged Radio weekly clips number 3. And I didn't have a lot of time this week to go and chase down a bunch of clips. I basically just went and found a couple of clips. But I do know that this man's playing, and I do know that he might have some clips. You guys want to know how to find clips, by the way, go to videos, go to clips, and then you can go last 7 days. Here's 2 days, 5 days, 5 days, 5 days, 6 days. So let's start off with, these are all clips by someone else on Total's channel. Here we go.
Bro, chill. You guys, fucking thank you.
I don't know what this
sorry
clip
that
is.
the alerts are delayed, Delone even.
Delone.
That's not my fault.
Hello, motherfucker.
What's up, Smile?
This
Welcome
might not
in.
even be a clip.
Dude,
This might just be a clip of him getting subbed.
Mario subbed, a gift sub for Mario, and then 2 from another.
Yeah, that was not the clip that we were looking for, boys. Here's another one.
Yes. There's also like bongos and shit at the forge, but oh, fuck that.
So if you're watching, wow, dude, clips are a fail right now. Holy shit. How about this one?
No way! You're fucking kidding me. He flucked that heirloom show. Okay. I'm just bad tonight, I guess.
There you go, everybody. Official. Total Pro says he's bad at the game. Now you guys all know for sure.
Yeah, the rest went on.
Oh, I hear Zero's voice.
I got myself by. He pecked me coming down.
Wait, did he peck him coming down? He did peck him coming down.
I got myself by. He pecked me coming down.
Fuck. No.
I'll tell you what, man. In the last few weeks, I've found a lot of clips of like crazy weird chicken shit happening. Let me show you guys one from is Mario live right now? He's not. Okay. What is it? Undercover Mario. So while I'm watching people stream this game, I myself will try to clip shit for them.
He's not pushing. He's stalling.
He's dead.
Push now.
So low. He's so low.
What?
Good shit,
Yeah.
boys.
Where's the clip that I took?
That was a frustrating game.
Oh, here, look at this, dude. Check out this. Did you guys see that? This chicken, when he eliminated him, turned into a chest. So this is what I'm saying, like the chicken pecking total, the chicken turning into a chest. And if you want to know why the chicken turned into a chest, I can tell you. The chicken turned into a chest because it was bounty. So the bounty literally appeared, the chest that you get when you're big bad bounty appeared right when he eliminated the chicken. So the chest just appeared as he eliminated the chicken. Pretty fucking cool, dude, to be honest with you. Pretty fucking cool. All right, so let's start off this week. That was our clip of the week, taken by none other than SMARMYTANK himself. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's the clip of the week. there'll be a prize given to the person that has the clip of the week every week. This week it's me, so I'm gonna have a Red Bull Zero. Red Bull Zero, by the way, no relation to Zero Pilot. Okay, so here's the deal, okay? Check this out, all right? I'm gonna go back, and if you guys haven't done this before, you gotta go check out my YouTube, okay? My YouTube has a video. Here, I'll bring it up for you so y'all can see this thing, okay? Go to my YouTube. This is the video. It says Realm Royale 2, is it possible? I know it's clickbait. I get it. It's understandable. But in this video, I lay out a ton of what I'm about to talk to you guys about, okay? In that video, I pulled a bunch of clips from Twitter of Thor answering questions for people. And pretty much he said the same thing. And this is now going to be almost a month ago, 3 weeks ago, if you will. In those tweets, basically Thor says, I'm working on Unreal Engine 5, and I do have some things planned for Paladins and Realm Royale, yada, yada, yada. So those are the things that have been said over and over for months, actually. It's been throughout the last few months. He said that when people have asked him, bro, what's up with Realm, dude? What's up with Realm? That's been his answer. I've seen that answer in a Discord. I believe his Discord, Thor's Discord. I've seen that answer to someone's response that they took a screenshot of in some Discord. So here's the deal. I'll say this really easily and quickly for people like Axir so that you can hear what I'm saying. When I go through the Realm Discord right now, there's always and constantly the same kind of questions being asked or the same kind of ideas being thrown into the official Realm Discord. Those ideas are always surrounding some sort of gameplay change. Like, here, let me read one. I'm not going to put Discord up because I just don't feel comfortable doing that, but let me put the Realm Discord up and read you a couple of these, okay? So you go into Realm Discord general chat. Or actually, let's go into Realm. I think it's Realm Talk has it all. So it's like, people are saying like, this is my favorite one. It says, you know, basically it's saying blah, 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 blah. There's only 100 to 200 people playing Realm. This game's totally dead. Okay. So I'm going to just one last time, probably not one last time, but I'm going to say this like for one and only time today. The amount of people playing this game has nothing to do with what's going on with the game. Okay, let me re-say that. How many people are currently logging in to play Realm Royale Reforged every day is not affecting the people working on this game in any way, shape, or form. You're not going to get a weapon back in the game. You're not going to get a bunch of the changes that you keep asking for in this game. And the reason why you're not going to get those is because they're not possible in the current game. What do I mean by that? When you say Smarmy, that's not possible. What the hell do you mean, bro? I see Fortnite do it. I've seen PUBG do it. I've seen fucking... Okay, those are not this game. This game's built on Unreal Engine 3. Okay, Fortnite is built on its own engine. It's not even Unreal Engine 4. It's Unreal Engine fucking out of this world. Okay? If you don't know that, go read up on it. Go click on Google and type in Unreal Engine Fortnite. And you'll understand why Fortnite has such an amazing ability to input things and take things out and tweak things in their game because they're working on an engine that is absolutely, thank you, UEFN, thank you, Xer. Unreal Engine 3 is compared to that completely dog shit, okay? The amount of assets that can be plugged into this game are not anywhere close to the realm, no pun intended, as what you're gonna see in a game like Fortnite. However, I went on to point out in that video that I just showed you guys on my YouTube channel that they are confirmed making Smite 2, and they are confirmed putting Smite 2 on Unreal Engine 5. Okay, so headline, Epic Games engine, Unreal Engine 5 engine, which is the same engine, not the same number that our current game's built on. They're gonna build Smite, which by the way is also on Unreal Engine 3 right now. They're gonna put it on Unreal Engine 5. And what that means is not that they're gonna take that whole game and just toss it onto Unreal Engine 5. No, They're going to recreate the game that we all know as Smite and everything that they can possibly bring over as far as the idea of how the game works, some of the abilities, some of the weapons, some of the skins, some of the classes. All that's going to be built on Unreal Engine 5 with a bunch of other cool new shit, which they can completely expand to the moon on however they please, because they will be on an engine that allows them to do that. A few days after that announcement was made, Stu, who is the CEO of Hi-Rez Games, came on and said, no promises, but if I were to create Paladins 2, what would you like to see ideally? And then that caused an absolute crazy fucking amount of like shit, dude. So when I take that tweet and I take that announcement about Unreal Engine 5, and if I were to build Paladins 2 on Unreal Engine 5, what would you like to see? I take those two things coupled with a tweet that says I'm working on Unreal Engine 5 by Thor, and then I have things planned for Paladins and Realm. That's to me a question mark. Now, I'm not saying that says he's gonna build Realm Royale 2. I'm not saying that. But if he's gonna work on Unreal Engine 5, if he's gonna mention Paladins, he's gonna mention Realm in the same sentence, I don't know about you, man, but that's like, sometimes people want to be honest when they can't. Sometimes people tell you the truth right to your face when they don't want to, because they're honest. They're trying to be honest, but can't really tell you, you know, they're under NDA, whatever. He's never going to tell you, yeah, we're going to have this. Yeah, this is when this is going to happen. Because at the end of the day, the lack of an update to our current game and more of those comments and those announcements being made tells me that we may very well have the most recent and only version of the game we have right now. Let me say that again clear. We may be playing on the last version of Realm Royale ever. And that could mean that Realm Royale is never going to ever change, never going to be something else. They're never going to create another game. This is it. And when I say this is it, it goes back to what I started with. It means that you're not going to get a special movement ability, or you're not going to get a different class added. You're not going to have a different weapon group created. None of what you're asking for in the Realm Royale Discord's ever going to happen. If they do update this game, this current version of our game, all that is going to happen is that it's going to update the servers so that they run better and potentially clean up any issues with crashing, for example, on Xbox that we have, so that the game can continue on in its current state for however long that is. And you know what? I've said this before, I'll say it again. I'm here for it. I'll play this game until they rip it off the servers. I'll play this game broken. I'll play this game with current class selections, current weapons, because I just love this game. People ask me all the time on TikTok. People ask me all the time when I stream, bro, why do you play this game? You know, Fortnite's free. It is. You're right. Fortnite's free. So is this game. And you know what? This game's an easy, simple game to get on, play, learn, and in some cases master. I've not by any chance or by any means mastered the game. I don't want to confuse anyone here. I don't consider myself a master at Realm. I consider myself an above average player that has a lot of fun playing the game. And for the most part, I'm a content creator, meaning I like to create content. Why do I create the content? To keep people hopefully engaged in playing this game. This game that very well may be going nowhere. Okay, maybe it's going nowhere, but let's shift back over. Let's talk about what I just said. If Thor keeps saying he's working on Unreal Engine 5, so then let's just stop that statement right there and think to ourselves, okay, well, we just got an announcement that they're building Smite 2 on Unreal Engine 5. So does that mean that Thor's working on Smite 2 in Unreal Engine 5? It possibly could. Is he going to tell us that? No. Why isn't he going to tell us that? Well, because he has what's called a non-disclosure agreement, which means he's not allowed to tell you anything. In fact, the mere fact that he mentioned he's working on Unreal Engine 5 could be getting him in trouble, because we're all supposed to be under the impression that the man's working on Realm Royale. At least that's the last we heard, right? So we can get really mad, angry, call him names, say a bunch of evil, shitty things about Thor because he's not doing what he told us he was doing. He's working on Unreal Engine 5, and obviously that Realm Royale is not on Unreal Engine 5, so he must not be working on the game. The game must be dead. The game must be going nowhere. We're fucked. Let's go play other games. That's kind of the sentiment that I hear a lot, okay? Fine. That's cool, dude. Go do that. I have personally not spoken to Thor. I have not had a messaging back and forth with Thor since, gosh, months ago. Here, let's be official with this. I'll tell you the last time I communicated directly with Thor so that you guys know. Wow. You know when you haven't talked to someone for a while, you have to page way down to see their name. I'm doing that right now. Is this him? No. Dang, dude, where is he? Find Thor. There it is. The last conversation I had was on 6/27. June 27th was the last time I personally in Discord messaged the guy to talk about something. My question then had nothing to do with updating the game, nothing to do with when is the update. It was just a quick exchange of like a, hey, how you doing? Hey, here's what's up type thing. I didn't even pressure him for any information whatsoever, okay? So on June 27th, so that's July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, we're almost a week shy of 9 months ago is the last time I touched bases with Thor. Now, in the last 9 months, have I bumped into him on different channels and said hello? Have I said, what's up, big guy? Have I said happy birthday, Merry Christmas, happy Thanksgiving, like in different Discord channels that I am in with him? Yes, absolutely. But I'm not the guy that whenever I see Thor tweet goes, hey Thor, man, what's up with the update, bro? When can we get this changed? Hey, do you think he can bring back Soul Gust? Do you think he can bring back, Shielding Shout? Can you get rid of this? Can you make the Javi less? He just, every time he shows his face in public, everyone hammers him. So listen, I am the same way you guys are. Am I frustrated at the lack of communication from that guy who's supposed to be the head dev on our game? Yeah. But I've also been around this game long enough to tell you that it's not a shock to me, that there's nothing I'm going to do to change that. There's not some streamer or content creator or person out there that's going to force Realm Royale's hand currently. No one. The only thing that continues to force their hand, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, is us as a community continuing to play this game. Believe it or not, continuing to ask those questions in the Realm Royale official Discord. I'm not saying you shouldn't ask those questions. I'm not saying you guys shouldn't log into the Discord every day and suggest that we have something back in the game, suggest that we have a new character in the game, a class in the game, weapons in the game. I'm not saying that you should stop doing that stuff. But what I'm saying to you is that that's the only thing that's going to continue to force their hand in moving forward with this game. Whether that be the current game that we have and anything that could be possibly changed in it, which is not a lot, or like old Victor said, is if you make Paladins 2 on Unreal Engine 5, you have in essence made Realm Royale 2 super possible and easy to actually create. Once they've built that game out, that is what's going to happen. That is what's going to happen. Okay? My son is getting ready to go to work and he's complaining about how loud I'm being. Can you imagine that? Yeah, Akasir, you're not wrong. Back in January 2022, Hi-Rez was working on a new blockchain-based game from the Smite IP called Cluckers. Do you think this will ever come out? So, Akasir, let me ask you a question. Did you see something specifically written in casual? I saw your comment as well. Yeah, Rocket League's owned by Epic Games. So is Guitar Hero. Those titles, those working business titles are all part of Epic Games family. That's why they're in Fortnite. But yeah, listen, UE3 is still highly usable. There's no doubt about that. But if you want to move into the next century, if you want to make money, which let me remind everyone, these games, when they create them, the hope is that they make money. They're in business to make money. These are businesses. They're trying to turn a profit. So when they take a team of people, 100 people, and they pay them a bunch of money to build these games, somebody's got to pay those salaries. Somebody's got to pay for the servers. Somebody's got to pay for that time. And right now, would you rather see them pick out 3 to 5, 7 people to work on Unreal Engine 3 on Realm Royale, a game that we know has been broken since the inception? That is, although it's a fun game to play, there's just too many problems to ever really overcome and fix them. And there's a lot of reasons why. You can go watch my YouTube. There's several videos which explain in detail the facts about Unreal Engine 3 and Realm Royale and why things are the way they are. And again, I don't want to dissuade anyone from going into their chat rooms or their streams and begging for things to come back in the game or begging for things to be changed in the game or new maps or new classes. There's nothing wrong with you asking for that, but I also want to let you know that 99% of that's not going to happen. It just isn't going to happen. And why? Because if you guys had your choice today, would you want them to take 50 people and have them take this game and build it brand new? Not the same game we have, but the concept of the game we have, a battle royale with 10 classes, 10 different class, 50 different class weapons, 100 different abilities on a map that looks similar to what we play on now, with chickens when you kill them, like everything that this game is, but built fresh on an engine that allows them to tweak it at a moment's notice, to fix things and add things at a moment's notice. Because right now, you can't do that on Unreal Engine 3. You can't put game files into Unreal Engine 3 to open up later on without having to go all the way back through the process of having it approved by Xbox and by Sony and approved by PC. And a lot of people just don't know. People just don't know that. And I get it. I can't sit and preach that over and over and over and over and over again. Maybe better switch camera to be main screen. Why? You don't like it? You don't like me? Why not? I'm watching Nikki. You would rather me do this? No. You'd rather me do this? That's just too much SMARMYTANK, I gotta be honest with you. I can go here if you want. You want to do this? We'll do this. How's that? You want to see me? Fair. Okay, fair. That's fair. Oh, nice. Then I want to play again, to be honest. Devil Lefty? Yeah, dude. All right, Reforged wasn't meant to be a reset. It was an update. Correct, Akasir. They did not reset the accounts after Reforged. Yeah. What's for them not to say the same with Take-Two? Oh, we need Unreal Engine 6. No. Akasir, let me explain something to you. Okay. I'm not a full tech guy, so forgive me if I say some of this, but here's the idea in plain English for you. Okay, when Fortnite builds an update, they build it into encrypted files. Those encrypted files get approved, and then those files go into the game. And then let's say there's 1,000 files for that update in Fortnite. They might only use 100 of them, and the other 900 files are meant to be released at certain times in, say, the next month during that season, patch, chapter, whatever you want to call it. Right now, they can't put encrypted files inside Unreal Engine 3, which is why every time we make a change or add or subtract something, they have to wait the 6-7 days to get the approval. As where Fortnite, because Unreal Engine 5 lets you use encrypted files, they get the whole thing approved, and then they release it in pieces out to us, which looks like it's an update. There was an update this week on Fortnite, bro. No, that's the original update. Like, have you ever noticed when some of those updates release and they're fucked up, they don't fix them the next day. It takes them another week because they have to go back and get something approved that wasn't already in their encrypted files. Now I'm talking very specifically, kind of scientifically here, which is not my thing, but that's why we don't get our game set up the way that Fortnite does to compare those two things. But let me go back to the ranch. I'm not saying we're going to get Realm Royale 2 on Unreal Engine 5. I'm not even saying we're going to get Paladins 2 on Unreal Engine 5. But I know that Stu really loves this game on Realm Royale, and I know that he really wants to put Paladins on Unreal Engine 5. And really, I said this in my video. I'll say it to you guys here publicly. If you've ever played Smite, if you like Smite at all, if Smite's a game that's interested you at all in the past, go join the alpha, jump in and play that game, give your feedback, because as well as Smite 2 is going to do, is going to determine whether or not they want to reload and do Paladins 2. I could be wrong. They might even be building Paladins 2 on Unreal Engine 5 right now. I don't know that. No one said that. I don't have anything to prove that other than Stu putting out a tweet a week after Smite 2 is announced saying, what if I did Paladins 2? And again, just like old Victor said, if they make Paladins 2, it's not very hard. It's not a very big stretch for them to create Realm Royale 2. And I've said this in my video. I'll say it here publicly. I don't think they should call it Realm Royale 2. I don't think they should call it Realm Royale at all. They should call it Paladins Battlegrounds 2. That's what they should call it. Because that's really what it was supposed to be. Okay? Akasir, you are saying we are getting Realm Royale 3 on Unity. I get it, Smarmy. I get it. We need to be hyped. We need to play the game, and we need to just have fun and trust them. Yeah, because listen, let me ask you something. So let's shift gears, okay? Shift gears. Part 2 of Realm Royale Reforged weekly clips number 3. Part 2. Let me shift gears. Here's some stuff that's interesting for you guys to think about. What up, Yovi? So listen, I've got Slicky Nicky here. Do you guys know Slicky Nicky? If you do, great. But what Slicky Nicky's doing right now is working on realmhub.io, which is right here. This is what Nicky is currently working on the back end of. Why is Nicky working on the back end of Realm Royale's official realmhub.io page? Because Nicky is the one that built it and is the one that services it and is the one that continues to create on it. So I'll leave you with a question. What up, Big Brother Bill? Why would Nicky be working on the official Realm Royale Reforged API on March 24th, 2024, if they were just going to shut the servers down next month, next week, 2 months from now, 3 months from now? Why is the guy who, again, listen, I don't think I'm breaking any confidentiality by telling this. Everyone knows Nicky's a partner, okay? If you don't know this, Nicky's been one of the partners for a long time before they even released Reforged. I think that's been fairly spoken publicly. I don't think I'm telling a secret. So Nicky's been involved way more than this partner's been involved, and that's okay. But the fact is, he had the API. They let him build this site. If this game was going down the drain and they were going to leave it for dead, why the fuck would he be working on this? Why? Just because he wants to fucking waste hours of his fucking life fucking coding a site that's never going to be used again because the game's going to get shut off? Come on, dude.
Did what now?
Exactly. The man's working on a website for Realm Royale Reforged. I'm not saying he's an employee, but he might as well be. He's building this site. He's continually tweaking it and updating it and upgrading it. So I know that Thor hasn't made an announcement. I know that Realm Royale hasn't made an announcement, but you know what? That to me is an announcement, dude. That is an announcement without being an announcement. Here he is, guys. This is this site, which is the official API for the game, which if you click on admin, you can't see this. You're not seeing this.
Fucking Victor made me change the scenes and now you can't see what I'm fucking trying to show you. God damn it. Here.
Let me go back. This is Nicky. This is what he's building. You click on admin. Admin pulls up the player stats from the last week. There's been unique 44,000 people, individual, log in, play the game. Solo's been 24. Trio's been 27. Realm Wars, 61. Why? Because nobody can get a fucking Realm Wars lobby. It's too hard. They need to revamp Realm Wars. I saw that in the Discord. Please revamp Realm Wars. Someone had a really good idea, by the way, about that. They said they should make it a 1v1 map where like you go in, you choose how many players you want in your map, and then the game starts. Because right now people just wait in that lobby forever. It never gets 10 and it never actually happens. So that's why there's so few players in Realm Wars. But if you're playing solos, 24,000 people are playing solos last week. Trios, unique, 27,900. Last day, 14,000, 7,000 in trios, 9,400. That's a lot of players, by the way, for a small game. Let me snooze these ads for you guys. So here's the average player stats. Here's the win stats. These are always fun to watch and look. So if you're playing solos in the last week, you're losing to engineer 16.6% of the time, or hunter. And then it goes assassin, and then it goes mage, and then it goes warrior. Can you guys imagine that? Warrior technically is like the weakest win rate class in the game, when it used to be the one that we thought was broken all the time, and you guys need to fix it. Okay, so again, back on task. Why is a guy working on a site that collects stats from a game that is dead, that nobody's playing? Why is he doing this? Does anybody know? Has anyone spoken to Nicky and said, dude, why are you wasting your time? Has anyone had a conversation with him? Why? Why is he working on this? Just maybe, you know, maybe he's working on this to have a piece to put on his resume to get a job later coding a site. You know, I suggested in a video a few months ago that maybe Thor's working on Realm Royale Reforged simply to put on his resume to potentially get a job or potentially impress the people he already works for. Maybe that's the only reason he did it. Maybe it had nothing to do with us. Maybe he just wanted to get better at his craft so that he could maybe do something with that craft down the road. Like, I don't know,
Build another video game on Unreal Engine 5? I don't know what game he might build. I don't know what kind of passions he has for video games. I mean, imagine if Thor was told, hey man, you can build a new game on Unreal Engine 5 now that you got really good on it. What game do you think he might push for if he still works for Hi-Res Studios? Especially if he's been on Smite working on that, especially if he's been on Paladins working for that. I don't know if you guys know, but all the assets that came from those two games are what ended up being the brainchild for the current game we play. So again, if he's working on Unreal Engine 5, he's got plans for things for Paladins and Realm Royale. I don't know. I know you guys don't like that. I know you guys don't think that really says anything, but it says a lot. It says, leave me alone. Enjoy the game that we have right now. I'll get to it when I can. Keep your fingers crossed. If you don't like it, play another game. Play Fortnite. Play, what is that game called? Apex. Dude, listen. I'll say this one last time, and then I'm going to move forward with one more thing. So, I don't know if you guys are playing Fortnite right now or playing the games that are built in Fortnite, but they just released the Lego game not too long ago. I've been having a blast playing it. So if someone asked me, dude, do you play Fortnite? My answer would be yes. I play a ton of Fortnite. I just don't play Fortnite, the game. I play Lego. And then Lego brought out the creative, just like all those other maps you see people built for Fortnite. You can build a Lego creative map and get people watching it and make money just like the people are with those other maps. That's the engine that I'm talking about, dude. That's the engine Smite's being built on. That's the engine they can build Paladins on. Imagine if they built a Paladins 2 and then said, by the way, public, here's a creative in Paladins. Build your own maps. Create your own shit. Put your own weapons in there. Imagine if they built Realm Royale 2 on Unreal Engine 5 and said, guys, here's a creative for Realm Royale 2. Build your own maps. Put your own classes in. It's just like what we have with Fortnite, but it would be Realm, dude. Seriously. If they never tell us anything for another year and then come out with that, I'll be fine with it. Why do people newer version of Realm Royale though? I mean, what's the issue? Well, Devil, the problem is that Unreal Engine 3 is the current engine that Realm Royale is built on, and it's not a good engine. It doesn't allow them to do some of the cool shit that we see other games doing. Yet everyone here keeps asking for them to do all that cool shit. When it's like asking me to throw left-handed if I have no left arm. That's what they're asking for. They're asking for something impossible. Yeah, exactly. There you go. What Victor just said is exactly correct. They started this engine in before 2006, to believe it or not. So you're playing on almost a 20-year-old video game engine. And listen, it's this, okay? Remember when you used to walk into an arcade, you used to go to a machine and put $1 into it and it would spit out 4 quarters or 4 tokens, and you'd walk over to the Super Mario Brothers game or the Donkey Kong game or whatever game, you'd slide your quarter in and you'd play, and when it was finished, you slide another quarter into it. That's what we're playing on. We're playing on a stand-up video game that takes quarters, as opposed to Nintendo Entertainment System that came out in the 80s, where I could put that same game, all the same code on it, and play it right in the comfort of my own home over and over again. And remember, back in those days, we thought that was amazing. That's not even as good as what I just told you. So we're playing on something worse than like an NES at this point. You follow me? We're playing on like Sega Genesis, like PlayStation 1. Like, we're playing on an archaic build, okay? Snoozies again. Yeah, I know you would understand. Okay, so I got Slicky Nicky. That's my number 1 point. Number 2 point is, do you guys know who Shiz is? Before we talk shit about Shiz, let's see if he's in the chat just in case. Okay, he's not here. Ooh, but Dreaded's here. I gotta be careful. It could get back to him. This could all get back to him. Kidding, I'm not gonna say anything bad about Shiz. So listen, if you don't know already, Shiz is considered to be kind of like the community manager for Realm Royale. Shiz is the best. Shiz is the one handling a lot of the requests that the community gives them. Like if someone said, this guy's cheating, Shiz will kind of be in like the Discord and say, hey, send me a clip or whatever. Shiz is kind of managing that kind of stuff. He talks to us partners occasionally about stuff. You know, again, haven't gotten any news from Shiz. Nothing has told me, hey, Smarmy, we're going to do this. But
Shiz very publicly in a couple of different streamers channels the other day, and I didn't screenshot this. It's not that important. You either take my word or you don't. It's fine with me. But he said, hey, I hope everybody's going to be around on April Fool's Day. What? Why are you saying that? What does he mean by that? So here, I'll tell you a little secret. Last year on April Fool's Day, we were playing on the old map, or was it I think it was the old map. I don't really remember exactly. Maybe it was 2 years ago on April Fool's Day. You know, I don't even remember. But anyway, what I do know is this, is there were some weird things happening in our game on an April Fool's Day, whether it was last year or a couple years, I don't remember. It could have been last year too. Maybe I wasn't around. But I just remember going into the map and going into gosh, what's the name of that place, you guys? The name of the big old place on the map. Why can't I remember it? Victor, what's the name of that town that had the fields in it and had the forge up in the middle of the thing? Why can't I remember the name of it? I'm getting old. Trinity, casual thinking. The fields, the farm in Trinity, if you were to like roll through there on April Fools, there was like weird shit happening. Like eggs were killing people and weapons were just appearing out of nowhere that aren't currently in the game, like axes and other weapons that don't currently exist in our loot pool. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. That's somebody has to do that works on this game. Some dev has to log in and make that kind of shit happen. So again, if this game's going nowhere, if it's going to die, why would you want to do something nice like that for the community and give them any hope that you're going to work on this game? Why would you want to do something for the community? I know that we're trying to create an LTM right now. I know they've been having some technical issues, but why would they keep trying to come up with LTMs? Also, in the last month, I've seen Shiz on more than one occasion go to a streamer's stream live on Twitch and say, what do you guys want to do? And they've done custom lobbies with like no gravity, with slow motion, with like, you know, no kill chickens. I've seen him come in and literally program shit in at the moment on custom lobbies. Why would he do that if this game's just gonna die and they're not gonna do anything else with it? Why would he give us hope? Because by the way, he's not stupid. Thor's not stupid. They know that when things like that happen, all it does is give us like, wait a minute, when are you guys gonna update the game? We start asking a bunch of questions when that stuff happens. When are you guys gonna update it? When's the next update? This was cool. Can we do this every, like you guys get excited. We get excited. It's like a marketing piece almost. Hey, they were doing something fun in Realm. Wait, Realm, I thought it was dead. No, not dead. Fun. So again, am I upset that we don't have news? Yeah. Am I hopeful because of the stuff that's going on around this game, around the world of this game, around the company that builds this game? There's some really exciting shit happening. And for me, until someone comes to me and says, Smarmy, we're just gonna leave this be, we're gonna let it just float into space. Sorry guys, sorry community. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep feeling hopeful. I'm gonna keep feeling like there's more to come. And I don't really care what anybody else says. Wait, that's cool, Victor. Haha, flying chickens with dagger attacks. He's not wrong. That's yeah, gameplay of the previous April Fools. Thank you, Victor. Oh, look at Victor. Victor put it up. Victor's got a video for us. Let's check it out. So there's a chicken with leap, endless leap.
Restoring to health. Healing up.
What up, L2K dubs? But reflection, that's what he was doing. That's exactly what he was doing. Dude, and when you killed him, he would drop weapons for you. We're not gonna watch all 17 minutes of this, by the way.
Hold on. There we go. Just checking out some Realm streams before I go eat. Nice. I don't know if we got much more of what I was looking for here. But so there's one thing, right? And then I haven't posted these vids yet, but I have them in here somewhere. Is this it? Okay, here we go. Went the wrong way. Okay, this is me playing in a custom lobby with Mario and Shiz. And Shiz made the freaking chicken massive and unbeatable. It doesn't matter, dude. He won't die. Oh my goodness. So imagine on April Fool's having a massive chicken, Keemstar chicken, just ruining your day. But again, let me be clear here, guys. The point I'm trying to make to you is that if they told Shiz, hey man, we're done, do you think Shiz would be hanging around doing anything just for the shit of it, just for the hell of it? Because they know that every time he does that, they know every time he does something in this game like that, like he did that a week or so ago, that it gets us talking again. It gets us kind of like, hey bro, did you see that? Like, what's going on with that? You know? So I take that, I put it together with Realm Hub, Nikki here on our screen, building the game out, and I have to ask myself a question. Why? Why are they doing this? What's the deal? Like, why would he continue to build code to keep track of our stats for a game that's dead, that we're gonna walk away from, that nobody's playing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Hold on a sec. I know that Victor's in here hanging out. Victor's gonna say a bunch of crazy shit right now. You guys ready? Victor.
Hello.
Okay, Victor. What do you got for us? What do you want to say, Victor? Tell the people I'm right.
Yeah, you're right.
There you go. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Official from old Victor, who's basically an unofficial employee of Realm. Unofficial. I can't speak more about it or I'll get in trouble, but he's unofficially, you know, he works for these guys. He knows these guys. He talks to these guys. Listen, old Victor, at least once every time I talk to him, says something he's not supposed to. Magix, type into chat what it is you'd like to talk about, sir, and we'll see if we can bring you in as well. I'm just scared if they make it to UE5, I'll get 30 FPS on my RTX 4060. Why would it only be 30 FPS though, dude? I love you too, Magix. Bro, Unreal Engine 5 is freaking incredible, dude. Oh yeah, well you don't need to come in here and talk about that, Magix. Everybody knows that I'm great and that you love me. You're good.
Look at my stream.
Look at your stream? Wait, hold on. How do I watch it? Oh, here we go. What is this? What is this?
It's a Paladins Battlegrounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From back in the day?
Yes.
This is like early Paladins Battlegrounds?
Yeah, it's from PTS, not from the live version.
I see. So there you go, guys. Old Victor showing you old, like OG pre-alpha map from Paladins Battlegrounds. What class is that? Is that a assassin?
It's a Victor.
It's a Victor? Oh my god, that's
Yes.
awesome.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. There we go. There we go. So Reflections, like, they should add that everyone can use every class weapon. Would be funny in April Fools. In April Fools, yes, but not permanently. Not permanently. But there it is. This is like the beginnings of when they built this game. And that's the map over there. And isn't that the, what town is that over there? That's Old Gun Town on the coast?
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but
We're gonna drop here.
I really wanted there to be more forges on the edge of the map. And so I was really happy when they came up with Serpent's Arena as well as Chapel. I don't know. Do you guys want me to share something with you? Something super secret? You guys want a super secret? Let you in, please? Nah, magic. Anyway.
5, 4, 3.
Or are you gonna launch it?
1.
Yeah. It's gonna drop me here on Trinity Hills.
That's right. Some people were talking about this the other day too. Like, you should be able to choose your landing spot and then just go there rather than float around.
Yeah, before you was able to pick where you gonna drop.
I'll give $3. Magic, what do you need to talk so badly for? I don't understand. I don't know. Chat, should we let Magix come in here and say something crazy? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Dude, Citadel, dude, is so amazing. Oh, bro. I love Citadel. Well, look at this. It literally lands and drops you off. All right, let's. I don't know about letting Magix in here, but hold on a second. All right, Magix, what do you want?
Well, thank you for the warm welcome. No, I was just saying, if they did Paladins, do you think that there would be any possibility of them putting Realm as like a little side mission on Paladins on that new Unreal server?
So I can't tell you yes or no, but I can tell you this, that like with Unreal Engine 5, and again, I'm not a coder. I'm not somebody that does all this stuff and can really answer this with a truthful answer, but
let me rephrase it. Do you think that would be a good idea? Do you like that idea?
Victor and I have had this conversation along with a few other people off stream, and we believe that if they do build Paladins 2 on Unreal Engine 5, that there will be a game enclosed in that game called Battlegrounds. And that will be what we today call Realm Royale Reforged. And it will be completely new based off of that game with all the same concepts that we see now. Like, we'll still have a warrior and an assassin and a hunter. They'll still have all those weapons. It's just that it'll behave a little differently because it will literally be a new game, Magix. It would be a new game, but it would look very much like this. Like, you know how many people comment on all my comments and say, bro, this looks like Fortnite? People will be able to play that game called Battlegrounds that we believe will happen. And they'll say, dude, bro, this looks like old Realm Royale. Yeah, because it is. That's exactly what it'll be. But it won't be. It's almost like, you know, when another good analogy, like, remember when you used to go buy a cartridge or a disc to put into your console, and then they made a number 2 of that game. So there was Mario Brothers, and then there was Super Mario Brothers, and there was Super Mario Brothers, 3. Well, you couldn't play Super Mario Brothers 3 on the disc that had Super Mario Brothers. But as time has gone on, you can do that. They do put 3 or 4 games on one of those discs, but now everything's in the cloud. So you can go into one game and play literally 100 games, right? So, dude, I mean, look, they have a full Lego game inside of Fortnite. Do you understand that game's almost probably as big as Fortnite? Like, as far as the data it's using and taking up, like, it's insane. So there's no reason they can't do something like that with Paladins 2, put Battlegrounds in, and then it wouldn't surprise me if they have Paladins Creative and Battlegrounds creative, where you can go build your own map and publish them, and people can come play on your map. So all these people that say, bro, let's fucking 1v1 in a custom. No, you can build yourself a 1v1 fucking custom map, just like the guys in Fortnite that are building build battle fucking maps, and here's the code to my build battle map. We'll be able to do the same thing with this. Can you imagine that, bro? Can you imagine how fucking unbelievable that would be?
Awesome.
Nothing will transfer over, UOV. This will be a completely new game. Now they might create like this skin that you see. They might create that skin, but it won't port over. But they can build this into the other one. You know, they can certainly do that. You know, similar to like when we got Royale Reforged, everybody got some free skins because they had the game downloaded through Steam prior to a certain date. I would imagine they'd have the ability that if some of us that have had this game for a long time, we download the new game, I bet you there would be something in it for us if we could show that we had the game prior to a certain date. Go ahead, Magic, you were gonna say something.
So it's not gonna be like Overwatch 1 and 2 where everything transfers over and you got your skins. It's just gonna be the same mechanics on a new engine, and they're gonna give you a few things if you've been loyal.
I would assume that they would.
Overwatch was on Unreal Engine 4. Unreal Engine 4 is transferable to Unreal Engine 5. This is why you kept all your skins.
That's exactly right. Stuff. He's exactly right. So that's the problem. Is none of this stuff can be just copied and pasted into that other engine. That's the issue.
So it's not up to you guys, is what you're saying. If we want new engine, we have to lose skins.
Well, not only lose skins, you're gonna lose this whole game. This game will no longer exist. It'll be the same concept of this game, but it will be on an engine where we can fucking do anything with it. They can do literally anything on that engine. I mean, if you've seen Fortnite's engine,
can maybe transfer some skins if people will really like some of them, like maybe
they can try. Yeah, they can try to.
Yeah.
So basically,
but it will be recreation of the skin, not the completely one-to-one.
What up, you rock, dude?
Because
we're getting new wife, not enhancing old wife.
Correct. That's correct. That's actual.
Gotcha.
We're doing great, you rock. But again, man, this is all, you know, the point I wanted to make today was like, we have no news. I'm frustrated too. Okay. And at the same time, what I can see with my own two eyes, which I think is realistic. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory. I think that you got two guys that are doing things within this game that excite the community when it happens. And so the fact that they're still working on that tells me that our game, at least at this moment, is not going anywhere. And why would it? Like, they're going to let this game go as long as they can in hopes that there's enough people around that when they launch the other one, they see the true change. Because remember, all of us were looking for this true change. We're like, oh, dude, Reforged, this is it. This is what makes us big again, man. This is what makes it go. And it just didn't happen. You know? But that would happen. That would happen with an entirely new game.
Screen if you want. I'm going to Citadel.
You're going to Citadel? All right.
Yeah, I'm going to Citadel.
And another thing is what kind of numbers? What are the numbers like when it goes down for Royale? Like, how drastically do they actually enhance?
Where's my volume? Here it is.
So that kind of proves your point, Smarmy. Like, people love this game.
Right.
They just want it on a good engine.
Right. And if they put it on the right engine, which is Unreal Engine 5, you know, one of these days I'll do this for you guys. I'm not a creative guy. Like, I couldn't go into the Unreal Engine and create a map like these guys do. I mean, that's just phenomenal. I mean, you've got to have some programming and some coding knowledge to do what these guys do on Unreal Engine 5, like on the Unreal Engine Creative Engine, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, dude, I mean, just imagine being able to build your own, you know, multiplayer map for Paladins and pick whatever classes you want, whatever weapons they're going to use. That will all be a reality if Paladins 2 gets put on Unreal Engine 5. In fact, that'll be a reality with Smite as well. And again, this game that we play today. Sorry.
I've never been a Fortnite player, so basically what you're saying though is that's creative mode. Is we would get a creative mode.
Right, we would have creative mode, and you could publish your map. You could say Magic's 1v1 map, and it could be whatever you want, whatever assets exist in their game that you can build. You can even create your own assets. You can make your own building your own map, your own. You could have it be no gravity. You could have it be no kill chicken. I mean, dude, it's endless. It's endless magics. It would just be, it would be insane. I mean, listen, I'll even say something very controversial right now. If they build a new battle royale based on Realm Royale, that game won't be as popular as all the ones that we'll make and play in creative. There'll be more people playing in creative than probably playing the game, but we got to have the game to even have a creative, if that makes sense. The base game will be what it is, and they'll do a bunch of crazy stuff with it. I'm sure that they'll try to partner with all these companies, which are already partnered, basically. I mean, dude, listen to this. What if you had a Mickey Mouse warrior skin? Can you imagine running around with Mickey Mouse warrior skin, axing people to death? You know what I'm saying? What if you had a goof?
More real.
What if you had a?
What's something more realistic that we could get a sponsor that would actually
No.
bring the kids?
Hold on. You're missing what I'm saying. Because they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay for the licensing when they have this on Unreal Engine 5. Like here's the thing. When you build a game on Unreal Engine 5, you have to pay some fees to do that. And when the game starts to have people playing it, it costs more and more and more money to pay for that engine. But part of buying into that engine, I'm gonna guess, would be the fact that they would have access to all of those partnerships. So they'd have a partnership where they would be able to use, I mean, dude, imagine having Darth Vader freaking hunter skin, bro. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, this is all possible. It's all possible because they're already doing it. You follow what I'm saying? The assets already exist in Fortnite's engine. So all they would need to do is go pay for a license, and then boom, you got Disney freaking characters in Realm Royale. You got freaking Superman. You got Batman. Whatever you want, dude. The sky would be the limit. They would have it all.
DC as well as Marvel.
Whatever's in Fortnite right now, they have. They would have it.
I got inside something where I shouldn't be.
Thank you, Swanky. Swanky just basically confirmed what I was saying. Is if you have a game that it makes less than $1 million a year, you don't pay for UE5, other than servicing in the servers and shit like that. But yeah, you don't have to pay a fee to Unreal Engine to Epic Games if you have $1 million or less.
Can you tell us if this game makes $1 million or not a year?
Realm Royale Reforged? Yes. I would not even venture to guess or know where to see those numbers, to be honest with you. I wouldn't know. I'm gonna say probably not. I'm guessing the only expense this game has right now is the people they have to pay to update it, and probably the servers, which I believe we just have a handful of them now because they took away Ocean. And
the buckets full of money that they give you.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Listen, man. We don't have enough time to go through that today, but I'm not one of the partners that gets anything other than occasionally a handful of skins to give out to you idiots. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much the extent of like my money making, if you want to call it that even. Yeah, man. No, other than getting a cool box when I became a partner and having an opportunity here and there to you know, participate in some cool stuff that Thor's done live on stream. And then obviously at one point early on, I got featured in the game. Some of you guys might remember that, where like when you went to the main screen of the game, it said featured content creator SMARMYTANK. That was a complete honor, and they did that primarily because I was just pretty much the only one really pushing out a ton of content for the game at that time. And now there's a lot of other partners that actually push out a ton of content, even some more than me. But yeah, partners don't get shit, dude. We get an occasional secret told to us, you know, that's not really that big of a secret usually. I mean, most of the time when we get these updates, I'm as surprised as the rest of you guys. Maybe I had like an inkling something was happening, but I don't ever get a confirmation of, hey, we did this. Like, dude, when they do the April Fool's stuff and like when Shiz does customs, no one even rings the bell and tells me, hey, dude, we're doing this. It's like all at the moment, like at the second it happens. Like, yeah,
I do think we should put a poll up, and I do think you, Smarmy, since you're the one thing you have done for this game is you are the #1 TikTok man for Realm Royale.
No, man, listen, I sold out. I gave it to it's now what's his name, Snotty. Snotty's now the TikTok guy.
Numbers. So your numbers aren't the highest numbers.
They are the highest numbers, but my point is right now Snotty's really the guy on live TikTok that's drawing a crowd.
Anybody from Realm Royale is listening, I beg you, please make Snotty and Smarmy their own exclusive TikTok chickens for being the TikTok creators of Realm Royale, because that brings a lot of people into the game. I've been in the stream a lot where the TikTok side of it's like, what's this game?
What
I
if
didn't know
I
this game was
what
live.
if I told you, Magix, that there's something currently in our game right now that is an ode to me, that is something that they put in there just for me, but I won't really ever tell anybody about it. But there's already something that
Well,
I know is just for me in the game.
Is it an Easter egg?
It's a big Easter egg, yeah. Most people don't even notice it.
I want you to have like a chicken, like what
Listen,
Pop Rock had.
I would love to have a chicken. I've asked them, like, what are the chances of getting a chicken? They said, well, send us over what you want, but that's the extent of it, bro. Yeah, I mean, dude, I would love to have stuff like that. I would love to have a tank
think
chicken.
It should be some kind of TikTok chicken.
Well, I have a you've seen the where's my chickens? Here they are.
Well, yeah,
My wife's
so on
vacuuming, by the way.
Some markups you'd send into them, what you'd want.
So this is the chicken that I've sent in to them. This is basically
Hold on,
it's in my chat.
Somebody wants to gift me a sub.
What do you mean? Gift? Yeah, someone gift,
wait.
man. That's the chicken that I've drawn.
Oh, okay, the tank.
The tank chicken. I've said, hey, can we get this chicken? And you know, I haven't heard a yes or a no ever.
Okay.
Realm on UE5 would be wild.
Well, I will donate Hi-Res $50 if they make this happen.
You're too kind, man. You're too kind. Oh, that's funny, dude. That's funny. All right.
Because who else?
Okay, I need to go.
Yep. I need to go. I need to wrap this thing up too.
Thank you so much.
I'll be on
Yo,
the
Magic,
stream,
thanks for coming in,
but
dude.
not
I
in
totally
chat.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I totally
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, man.
You got it. No
take
problem,
care,
man.
All right. Bye-bye.
Dude, fucking Magix is awesome, dude. Magix is fucking awesome. All right, guys, that's it. Realm Royale Reforged 2 coming soon. I'm just kidding. No, listen, you guys, that's it for Reforged Radio Weekly Clips. Number 3. Check this out. It'll be on Spotify. It'll be on YouTube. I appreciate Old Victor coming in, Matt coming in, all of you guys, UAV, Swanky, you rock. Everybody, appreciate you guys. We did a little bit of a different discussion today. There wasn't a lot of clips. What up, Sergey? I'll see you guys in the Realm. In fact, I'm going to start playing some Realm right now. Peace.